Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. This is one of Thich Nhat Hanh's quotes that I love and brings us to the theme of what we're doing today, which is about our feet. I've already done a video that I did on Cape Cod when we could go outside and walk on the sand. And here we are, a year after COVID has begun, and we're still moving toward greater health. So I thought it would be good to do a little bit of coaching on how we're doing that and more exploring on your feet, how your feet are feeling. So in standing, going to be barefoot to do this. Just become aware of how you're standing on your feet. Do you have the weight of your body? Is it even in both legs? Are you standing evenly on both feet? Where do you feel the weight in your feet? You can always put me on pause to take longer. And now we're just going to walk a little bit to just notice when you walk. I'm in a kind of small room, so I'm not walking that much, but you can walk further. Just notice, is it easy, is it fluid, or there's some rough spots? And now we'll sit back down again and just check out the movement of lifting your toes up without lifting your feet up. Can you do this, and is this easy? Or do you have to really struggle to get your baby toe up too? All right, that was our testing, and now we're going to do the exercise. So we're going to start with your non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to start with my left hand and my right foot. So we're getting a little brain exercise in here too. And we're going to thread our fingers through our toes. So start with your fifth finger, thread it between the fifth and the fourth toe. Fourth finger between the fourth and third and second and big toe, and your thumb can guide the big toe. So what we really want to do is get all the way through. This is what we're going to work through, and this might be a process for you. But we want to make sure that this baby finger is through the fourth and the fifth toe slot. So you might start a little further up like this, but the goal is to work down. All right, so now we're having the foot and the shin, the tibia, well aligned. So not sickled and not beveling out, but as aligned as possible, because that's how we should be when we're walking. So you're going to hold the front of your foot and slowly just move the toes up and down. Slowly is the way to go. I can almost guarantee you that you're going to get much better results if you go slowly. So you go up. We're stretching out these bones in your feet, the metatarsal bones. See, my baby finger is still sticking through there. Notice if yours is creeping out. Okay, now we're going to do little circles with the toes, with the front of the foot. See, I'm holding on to this part of my foot and doing little circles that are, once again, slow. Going one direction and then the other direction. You might have more ease going one way than the other. I know I do. And we're going to end this with coming up and down. Toes up and down. And notice where you're feeling stretch or tension. You might have a little cramp in there. And then let go of your hands, or your hands and your feet. And let's just stand up again. And notice the difference between your 2 feet. Pretty interesting. So let's do the other foot. So, fifth finger goes between the baby toe and the next toe. So keep threading your fingers through and start, you might need to start higher towards the ends of your toes. And the more you do this, then you can go lower, more towards your foot. And again, make sure the foot and the shin is in alignment. And you're holding the front of your foot. Your thumb is going to hold on to the big toe. And slowly move up your toes and down your toes. Up your toes, that sounds like a direct translation of some language. So bring your toes up and your toes down. And your toes up and down. Make sure you're not going too quickly. Other things that we do when we need this fluidity when we're walking, and then the movement will be more quick. Okay, so now let's do the circles of just your toe area, the front part of your foot, the very end of your foot. Oops, I'm going too fast. A few circles like that. Let's go the other way. Feel like the sides of a bowl. If you've made some guacamole and you want to get all the guac off the bowl. And let's finish with up and down. Feel the difference. Is it a little easier now? I'm going to do 4 times. This was 3rd, and I'm pulling my big toe down as well. And the 4th time. And let go. Maybe your fingers and your hands feel like they've been worked too. And just before we stand up, lift your toes up and down. Is there a difference? This in itself is an exercise. Okay, now stand up. How does that feel? This is a question that has no wrong answers. It's how are you feeling? It's about awareness. So let's walk a little bit and explore. What's the difference now? Thank you for joining me for this toe exploration. See you the next time.